found this video, you are more than likely a gamer. It is also very likely that you have heard of a little game called Ocarina of Time. You know, it was an underrated gem, a bit of a sleeper hit, that sort of thing. It was an adventure, big epic quest to save Hyrule, newest entry in the Legend of Zelda series. Come to think of it, why wasn't it called Legend of Link? He's the one doing everything. Point is, it was a big hit, had a huge impact on video games, won all these shiny prizes, and made like $1 zillion. So odds are, you've probably heard of it by now, and know that it's the greatest game of all. So why should you listen to me? I'll probably just end up saying stuff you already know, right? Right? Look, as I said, it's already pretty much universally known that this game rocks, so this is going to be more of my experience, my retelling my own thoughts on the game rather than just a straight up review. If you don't want to hear my spiel, then go. Please don't go. I was 5 or 6, I was an age. My only experience with games was this time when I was 3 and tried playing some football game on NES. It was Tecmo Bowl or something, I don't fucking know. What I did for fun was play outside. And it was great. Do you guys remember that? Rolling in the fucking grass. Then one weekend I go to a friend's house and my mind was blown. Blown like the... I go into the basement of the house and then I see it. Hooked up to the TV is this machine, and there was this guy on a horse, and he was just a bleeding. What the fuck is that? My friend had some other shit like Mario, Donkey Kong, Go, now who cares about that stuff, but it was all about the Zelda. So of course I asked my parents very nicely to get me a shiny new N64. And I remember they said I could get one game with it. The choice was clear. At the time, most of my friends who had gotten a Nintendo 64, you know, Super Mario 64 came bundled with that machine. It was like prepackaged in there, and you know, Mario, he's cool and all with the jumping and the hopping, but I had a choice. I could choose which game I wanted. But even when I was young, little wee man, I always had a thing for the epic adventure, so Zelda was the clear choice. I mean, look at this. He's silly. Giant bomb and mustache and what kind of drugs. Then you get this. Like, seriously, there's no fucking contest. So my N64 was all hooked up, it was all ready to go on the TV. I was about to play Ocarina of Time for the first time. Because that time I was at my friend's house doesn't count because I didn't actually get to play it because I just walk in and he's playing it and then he's like, hey, let's play GoldenEye. It was all about the fucking GoldenEye with him. It's all he wanted to play. Want some variety. So after a very cinematic opening sequence which introduced the plot, villain, hero, and... you were then in control. So the first thing I did was walk out this door here and... Wait. I'm outside? You mean I can go outside? While I stay inside? Go see Mido, fucking name is, at the Great Deku Tree. That big tree that doesn't shut up? You got it. Yeah, but this asshole won't let you pass until you get a sword and a shield. So it didn't take me too long to find the shield, and collecting all those rupees helped me to come to grips with the controls, but... where was the damn sword? Where was it? Here? 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 Where is it? Now, you gotta keep in mind, aside from that football video game, my experience with video games was pretty minimal. So this was some challenging stuff back in the day. Come on! My dad, back when I first got the game, he took a huge interest in it because it wasn't like totally mindless. I actually had to use my brain and think. Brains. You remember using those? My dad is actually the one that eventually pointed out this hole in the wall. Thanks, Dad. And would you guess what was in there? Alright, now we're in business. Get the fuck out of my way. So then, like, a couple of years later, I finally get to the boss and, what the fuck's that sound? Yeah, as a little kid, Goma scared the crap out of me. But once I found out that she wasn't that tough, it wasn't long before I finished her off. I did it! I did it! I did it! It was a challenge, but I finally did it. I beat Ocarina of Time! Yes, as a kid, I actually thought I beat the game. I was stupid. But enough about my story with the game. It's probably getting boring for you. You guys know what happens from here, and you probably have, you know, lives to attend to. You got schedule. The first video game I ever played remains the best video game I have ever played. Just top to bottom, left to right. It was just all around. It was so good. It was just sublime.